Okay, Travis. And you guys were the martial arts choreographer. So did you guys teach everybody what to
Well,
do like did the females have like a fighting background or
I mean, the thing is, choreographer is it's kind of loose, right? Because the thing is like they're all accomplished martial artists to begin with,
Okay.
right? So if anything, it was kind of like stay on that mark, or do this move, or sometimes they need help brainstorming, right? Because it's like, hey, I need another combination, or what kick can we do, or what block. So, and we didn't want to have like the same block from like every single person. So we would have to be unique,
Okay.
right? But I mean, yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of people, I mean, I would say they did a big bulk of their own movements on their own because, like I said, they're all. I mean, I'm talking accomplished world champions. I mean, these guys they knew their stuff.
And a lot of times it was just like giving a little slight nudge. It's kind of just like you knew what talent they have, and then on the spot, it's like, okay, give me a combination. They're like, I don't have anything. It's like, well, just act like you're fighting. Your body will do what you've trained. And then, like a lot of times, like just move around and just try to do something like, okay, just what you did. Now break that down and do that in a combination on the camera. And sometimes just prodding people in the direction to kind of help.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, it is a little different, the movements and the angling and the symmetry is a little different, for the game. Now, again, and embarrassing Mallory again. Now, Mallory was put in a situation where he had to take people that were not martial artists one bit and had to teach them martial arts, or at least fake it, with just a room full of women in bikinis. Explain, Mal.
Wait.
Travis,
Are we leading up into Bikini Karate Babes?
we are fully and in Bikini Karate Babes country.
All right, go ahead. Yes.
So Travis had another idea to make a spoof on the fighting games that are out there because one of the if you look at any female characters in any type of video game scenario you're like, okay, this is not going to work. Like this, no one would fight in that. Look at the armor. Look at the way armor is on a you know what I'm talking about for
I know, yeah.
For an RPG. You're like, why does she have to have boob armor? Like, what I don't get this. But so Travis said, let's make a spoof of this, right? So he got a bunch of models, and he said some of them, like there were like 3 or 4 of them that had martial arts experience, and the other 12, there were a lot, did not. So it was like, okay, what can we work with? Like, it was literally interviewing people and saying, do you have any special talents? Hey, I'm a gymnast. Okay, great. We could work with that. I'll make your moves kind of around what your talent is in gymnastics. I'm very flexible. Okay, all right, we'll work with that too. I'm a dancer. Okay, we'll pattern your moves like that. Because the ladies there, and they were all eager to learn. Like, how can we make this work for your talent? What was even more challenging than the untouchable is that Travis wanted to incorporate a throw and a grab system. So if you're doing this, and yes, the ladies were in bikinis during this time, if you're doing this, you have to figure out a way safely to have someone grab someone and the other person throw or get thrown so that they could either land. And a lot of stuff we did like off the screen, like me doing this, I'll take my phone, I just go whip. And it looks like I threw it off the screen, but my phone is actually right here because I still have it in my hand. But by making that motion, it looks like you were thrown, and you kind of go to a little quick movie, a little quick clip, and then you go back. And that way it was a lot safer for the girls who didn't know how to break fall. A lot of them, had never done anything like that before. But it was a challenge. You had to do it quickly. You only had a certain amount of time where the entire cast was together, teaching everybody, getting them to memorize their moves. I had to write everything down. And then I had to demonstrate for a lot of them. And then as time went on, their creativity started going out like, oh, wait, I could do this. So I'd like to change. Okay, great. Let's, change all that up. and then we had to shoot it, and then there was takes and retakes and everything else. But BKB was fun. There were a lot of talented young ladies out there that did come out and participate in the game, and they had fun with it. Travis actually ran a website that had a huge following in terms of like just a bulletin, not a bulletin board, but like a message board. And there were a lot of people like, I want to buy this game. A lot of people overseas, like, I want to buy it. How can I get it? When is part 2 coming out? So on and so forth. And
it went all the way up to 3, right? Or
there was always up to 3, and 3 would have been, if I remember right, a mix of, once you got the engine together and you had the characters, you can plug and play, you can swap characters in and out. And the idea was to do it to 3. I don't remember what the release date, if that at all, was for 3, but being involved in 1 and 2 was fun.